Hey, welcome back to Bigfoot Ultra Running. This is Brad. Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, I'm gonna head out for a long run today. I've got just over 9 weeks until the Hyson 115 kilometre ultra marathon. And I just saw a message this morning from my mate Matt Crump, who paced me in the miler 5 weeks ago, Adelaide Ultra 100 miler. And he's going off to a music festival, and he's trying to sell his half price Hyson entry. So I'm looking to snap that up, and yeah, we'll be signing up for the Hyson. Again, this will be my 6th Hyson and my 10th ultra marathon overall. So today we're gonna head out for a long run. We'll head up there to Anstey Hill. We'll see where it takes us and just get some more kilometers into the legs. Yeah, 5 weeks since the 100 miler, and I'm feeling pretty good. Basically, I had 1 whole week of complete rest, just walking the dog, no running. Then a 40k week, a couple of 70k weeks, and we'll see where this week takes us. Yeah, we'll try and boost that mileage leading up to the Hyson 115, and hopefully we'll have a good one. I've been spending a bit of money lately, so was hoping to see a sale pop up. Yeah, we'll see how we go. I'm not sure. I might even raw dog it and sleep in the car for this one to save a bit of cash. We got a Perth trip coming up for Grace's basketball. I would be going, or possibly going, to the AFL Grand Final, because my team, the Crows, are looking really good this season. Might be the first one I miss. Where we've been members since day one at the Crows, and we've had a few rough seasons, but yeah, this season they're playing really great. We'll be heading to see them play Collingwood tonight. But yeah, I'll be showing up for Grace in Perth, doing a basketball trip, and possibly watching the Grand Final from my phone if we make it. So yeah, that's a little bit about what's been happening lately. We'll head out for a long run today, enjoy the footy tonight. And yeah, 9 weeks to go till the Hyson. If you're doing the Hyson, let me know as well, and hopefully I'll see you there. So, all right, let's go. I'm not sure, I might go to Cobbler Creek, then to Anstey. Might make it a big one today. The first big test since that 100 miler. So yeah, pulled up pretty well after the 100 miler. That right foot is still a tiny bit sore, so we'll monitor that. But yeah, I'm pretty keen to start pushing the training again, and yeah, giving this Hyson a real crack. See if I can get a personal best maybe. Alright, we're at Cobbler Creek. So, tell you a bit of a story. This week, I made a pretty big decision. I suppose after running the 100 miler, this made me think a little bit about life and where I'm heading. So yeah, this week I've decided I'm going to look at a career change. I've been teaching for 20 years now. I'm not going to go into the reason why I want a career change in too much detail. Maybe one day I'll go into that, but yeah, basically when I was in Melbourne for basketball with Grace, you know, a few months ago, I bumped into an old teammate who, when we were playing basketball, this teammate Brad, he was about to go study to become a pharmacist, and when we bumped into each other, I said, "Hey Brad, how you going?" Like it was like it was yesterday we'd last seen each other, even though it had been decades, probably 20 years. And he goes, "No, I became a lawyer. Didn't become a pharmacist. Went to uni, did law, and he'd recently decided for a lifestyle change, and he joined the fire brigade, the MFS, full-time firefighter, and now he's a full-time firefighter and does a bit of law on the side." And I said to him, "Oh wow, when I was in high school, that was my goal. I really wanted to be a firefighter growing up, but I never ended up applying. Did a few other things, personal trainer, joined the army, then went back to uni and did teaching. Basically, I've always wanted a job where I can help people." And when I said to Brad that that was something that I really always wanted to do, and it's still in the back of my mind, he basically just looked at me in the eye and said, "Why don't you do it?" And that's just stayed in my mind ever since that moment. And a few things have happened at work recently, and anyway, I won't go into that now, but I decided last week that I'm going to apply to be a firefighter. I've already started spending 20 minutes every day studying for the aptitude test, doing little mechanical puzzles and maths questions. I've read the whole website, everything they've got, the criteria, and there's no intake at the moment, or there's no intake set for any time soon, but that's going to be my goal, to try my best to join the fire brigade. And it'll be a pay cut, at least to begin with, but it's something that I've always wanted to do. And I feel like honestly, like joining the fire brigade full time is like winning the lottery. I know how hard it is to be accepted. I know plenty of people who've applied multiple times and not been successful, but I suppose the ultramarathon mindset, you know, I'm not going to let that stop me. The fact that it's hard or nearly impossible, I'm going to work for it, I'm going to train for it, and I'm just basically going to apply every year, even just to have an outlet or something to aim for, something to personally aim for, to develop. So yeah, made a huge decision this week, and it honestly feels great. It feels invigorating, and yeah, that's my goal, to join the fire brigade. So who knows, running that 100-miler could have had some effects that will stay with me and possibly change the direction that I go in. So yeah, I love my teaching job. I mean, but yeah, I'm not going to go into the details, but it's pretty obvious if I keep going, I could be in the same position I am now in 10 years. And I'm too motivated to do that, and I don't want to develop any feelings of bitterness and change who I am. So that's a little bit of a take on that. But yeah, fire brigade. So yeah, thanks Brad for the motivation, and it's a long-term goal, but yeah, something that I'm going to be working my butt off for and doing everything I can to achieve. Fingers crossed. Actually, no, I don't really believe in luck. We're going to do everything we can to hopefully make it happen, and if it doesn't, I'll do everything I can to try. How amazing would it be to be part of a team like that? Yeah, if I do get accepted eventually, that'll be, like, I would honestly choose that over winning the lottery. If I had the choice now of winning $1 million in the lottery or being accepted into the fire brigade, I'd pick the fire brigade hands down. So yeah, we'll see how we go. So one of my goals before the 100-miler was to get back into some weight training. I'm leaving a lot of cards on the table by not doing that recently. And after the miler, I made a little deal with myself that I couldn't go for a run until I had 3 weight sessions. And these are just backyard weight sessions with a couple of 20-kilogram dumbbells, a couple of barbells with 40 kilograms loaded on them, and some 15 kg dumbbells. But yeah, I managed to do that. I haven't done any this week though, so I might do some when I get home before going to the footy tonight. So yeah, that's going to be a slight change that I'll make to the routine. And yeah, it should help me with the hyphen. Be interesting to see how I go this year in the hyphen. I'll do the 115k ultra. I'd like to get a PB, but it'd be interesting to see how I go after doing the 100-miler. They're not that far apart either, so yeah. Either way, I'm really looking forward to it. It's a shame Matt's not doing it. Yeah, I'm happy to take his half-price entry. I'd probably rather he was doing it though, but yeah. Good idea to go see some bands though and get that balance back in life, so good on you, Matt. Hope you enjoy the festival. It's a nice day today. It's supposed to rain a fair bit this weekend, so I'll take this. Ooh. So we're about to pop out of Cobbler Creek and we'll make the run to Ansty Hill. Let's go. Just want to say a quick thank you to all the subscribers, old and new. The 100-mile video racks up about 60 subscribers, so if you're new to the channel, welcome and thanks so much for subscribing. And I still think about 70% of the people who watch my videos aren't subscribed, so if you want to subscribe, that'd be awesome. My goal by the end of the year was to get to 300 subs, and I'm at 295, so I didn't think I was going to make it earlier in the year, but it's looking quite possible now, so get in there and subscribe. Alright, let's go to Ansty Hill. All of a sudden the wind's picked up and it's starting to rain. I reckon it might be a wet night at the footy tonight. Hey, for any international viewers out there, this is what local Australian rules footy looks like. You got cars parked around the boundary tooting their horns when a goal's kicked. Players out there giving it their best. Teacher Gully Footy Club. Good stuff. Okay, just approaching Anstey Hill now. Just got to cross the road and we're there. Alright. Okay, made it, Ansty Hill. We'll do a lap around here and then head on home. Hey, kangaroos. This is a bit strange. Pretty sure the other day this car was upside down, and about a week ago it was like 100 meters over there. But yeah, still, you can't park there, mate. Maybe someone dragged it with that. Still, that's an interesting hobby you got there. I suppose my hobby's kind of interesting too, isn't it? So that's Black Hill over there. The quarry. There's some wild sheep. This is one of my favourite views from here. Check it out. Woo! Not bad. Alright, I'll run back through Ansty Hill and then the run home. I'm feeling pretty good. Taking it easy though. This is the longest run I've done since the 100-miler. But yeah, feeling great. This doesn't look normal. That looks like a decent bike, man. Someone's lost their bike. A big dog's head by the looks of it. That's interesting.
Oh no! No, no, no!
Alright, so we're about to exit Ansty Hill and it's about 5k's home. Almost there. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm pretty much home now. Time to get ready for the footy and hopefully watch the Crows beat Collingwood tonight. We'll see you next time. Bigfoot Ultra Running. Like and subscribe.